Hello. Testing. All right. Seems like our audio is good. The desktop audio isn't playing, nor is my chat BGM, so let me put that on real quick. Hello, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Oh, and it looks like chat is not appearing, so let's fix that real quick. There we go. Also, yes, my audio is catching more of my voice more than usual. And also, I wanted to chat, in general, and along with, working on things. Because, right now, I've been in a redebut phase. What does that mean in VTuber terms? Well, it basically is similar to a rebrand. Although my rebrand is a little bit different in the case of the fact that my design that you see on the screen is the new design. My prior design looks relatively similar, literally almost the same color scheme, except the addition of gold in this new one. And I wanted a redebut in particular because I wanted to get more into traditional VTuber stuff, so that includes a little bit of idol culture, but also diving into other things as well, like programming and vibing with that. So I felt like, there's some changes happening, and I feel like I'm outgrowing my current model and stuff, and I wanted something that better fit me. And honestly, the main reason why I wanted to do a redebut in particular is because of a certain toggle that I saw. I won't say what it is, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, this convinced me to get a 2D model. And that's kind of where that journey started with the redebut. And honestly, it's been ongoing for 2 years. And the main reason why it's been delayed is because, hey, I got a full-time job. So balancing VTubing with a full-time job is very difficult. And that's honestly why I made a certain post today that kind of popped off, and I was a bit shocked. Hi B, welcome on in. Welcome. I hope you've been doing well. I've just been in a chatterbox mood. I wanted to try out just chatting a lot more often. But also I made a post recently today. And a lot of people basically agree with a post I made. If I could, let's see, can I get the screen up? I don't think general display is good. No. I think this is it. Will it pop up? Okay, it popped up. Sweet. So I made a certain post today, and it kind of popped off. I was a bit surprised that it popped off, because I was like, I don't know anyone else who would agree with all this. I don't know. Well, I know a few people who would. That's why I felt safe enough to say it. But at the same time, I was like, it's not gonna get a lot of attention. I'm just putting my mind out there. And well, I later found out after a couple hours of my day, it popped up a lot. So here, let's zoom in a little closer. So I basically said, to be honest, I want to hear less about how to get Twitch YouTube partner. I want to hear more about how to maintain a community, how to take care of your mental health and content creation, and how to be happy with the content you put out. The main reason why I put this out there is because whenever I see in my scene, the VTuber scene, a VTuber doing a partner push, I see that they're literally working their butt off to get this retention and get that badge, but then afterwards, they get burnout, they get really tired, they basically make less content than before. And for me personally, saying that as a VTuber, I'm just like, I don't really want to be a Twitch YouTube partner if it's gonna make me not want to make content anymore. So that's why I put this thought out there that I'd rather be able to maintain a community I can just hang out and have fun with, because that would make content creation a whole lot more fun and makes it more worth it to make things for you all. How to take care of your mental health and content creation. That one, I feel like a lot of people take that for granted, and a lot of people don't really understand the importance of mental health unless they're they've been taught about why it's important in the first place. And not a lot of people know how to maintain your mental health in general. But mental health in the context of content creation, it's a totally different game, I think. Mainly because you're literally in a hustle culture, and almost anything you do can qualify for content. So a lot of people make their own lives their content, and that can be very disruptive. You basically reduce the amount of privacy you have in your life to get value from other people. And to have your private life be in accordance to numbers and what other people value, that can be really damaging to your identity as a person. So for me, it's like, when I think of mental health and content creation, the main things I want to think about are boundaries. Like, what is okay to share with my audience versus what is not okay to share with my audience. 2, what mental health. Then what's the second one right after mental health? I'm trying to think in my head. I literally just spitballed this out, and then boom, people are reacting to it, and it's kind of nice to be reassured that I'm not the only one with these thoughts. Because at the end of the day, it's literally just a badge, a check mark, and sure, the biggest benefit is that you can get more monetization. But what's the point of being monetized if that platform is not serving you anymore? And that's why I don't value Twitch or YouTube partners much, because I personally cannot get further monetized due to my circumstances. So for me, I'm like, I'd rather just have a community I can hang out with. I want to make things that make me happy and make my audience happy. And I want to make sure my mental health is sane, because honestly, I make content because it makes me happy. And if I'm not happy in what I'm doing for content creation, and yet I spend so much money and resources to make content, it's like, then what's the point of making content if I feel unhappy and this is supposed to be a hobby? Why should I be continuing to be in a hobby that makes me unhappy? So like, these main 3 things that I mentioned are very, very important to me, but at the same time, I'm struggling to fulfill these goals. Like, I want to have an active community that is active outside of my streams. Like, I want to be able to have a Discord server where we could just hang out and like we could talk about our days. I have a very hard time maintaining that, and I'm not ashamed of admitting that, because it is a genuine struggle of mine, especially for social relations. So I'm willing to admit that I have struggles making a community and making an active community. I really enjoy the fact that people come by and hang out with me on streams, but I also wish that by me making content, people can find like-minded people in my space and be able to be friends with each other. That's like something I would really love to see. Mental health, like I said before, I make content because it makes me happy. I'm a content creator specifically because it helped me open up as a person. And that's why I want to continue content creation, because it makes me happy. But then, what will I do if the content creation makes me unhappy? If I pay too much attention to numbers, if I pay too much attention on like comparing myself to my peers, when really I'm like, okay, my peer has different strengths than me, and that's understandable. And I just need to understand what my strengths are. And that can be very hard to do when you feel like you're not putting a lot of content out there. Honestly, like, my main thing that I'm struggling with right now is the fact that I can't put a lot of content out there. And making content, making things just makes me happier right now. And it's like, it's a drag. And where was I going with this? I honestly just wanted to like chat, hang out. In a way though, like the way that I'm saying things also feels like I don't really have a specific goal in mind. I want to move towards the goal of making my content for people who want to be in games, people who want to better their mental health, which are very like opposites in a way, but at the same time are very intertwined, because in order to stay in the games industry, you need to take care of yourself properly. And I feel like that needs to be talked about a lot more often, because yes, you are finally in the games industry. Something that video games have been a big part of your life, or like are very important in general, and you're finally in the industry. But what are you gonna do when you feel like you're surrounded by video games all the time and you suddenly feel tired of the thing that you love so much? I want to make content regarding that and help people get through that, and talking about the realities of working in the games industry. I can't talk about what I work on specifically, but I could talk about like, how does it affect me as a person and what can I do about it to improve myself? That's what my content is mainly focused on. It's mainly focused on aspects of me that I believe are important. And it's really hard to market that. Especially when people don't feel ready to talk about it or even want to realize that it's a thing. So it's like I have to figure out how to brand myself in a way, or like market myself in a way that is a bit more tangible for the audience. I can't be too specific, but I can't be too general, if that makes sense. That's why I say for game devs, for people in tech, and VTubers as well, people who just want to create something, and how to take care of yourself when you're a creator. So that's why I generalize it like that. And how can that content make me happy? Well, I get to help people. I want to help people. I hope that my experience as a person can help guide someone. And I just go from there. But yeah, I want to talk about this post in particular because for some reason, a lot of people are paying attention to it, and I'm glad that a lot of people are like, yeah, I agree. I don't want to hear too many, they feel like they hear so much about how to get Twitch and YouTube partner, but not enough about like making a community building and mental health and being happy with the content, because oftentimes I see content creators, they can succeed so much, but when it comes to their personal lives, it's downhill. And it really sucks when the people you admire so much in the content creation field are having difficulty with their own lives and feel unhappy despite the successes they have. And I'm like, okay, there needs to be a conversation of some kind here. Because that's not sustainable. That is not healthy. Yes, you can make the big numbers and go to Los Angeles and make content for the rest of your life, but what are you gonna do if you feel unhappy making that content and it's now your job? How are you gonna keep yourself going? Those are the kind of thoughts that are just like up in my head for a long time, just thinking about it, because I'm like, how can you live like that? Also, there's a lingering cough because of course, after you get COVID, you have a lingering cough, even though you're negative. So I'm very annoyed at that, and that's why I'm just vibing. And also, it's very dark in my room. I'm gonna turn on the light before my eyes like go bad, or well, go even worse. That's why I wear glasses, you know. I realized the light, the remote for the light was actually in front of me. Woohoo! After Matt cough. Yippee! Honestly, that little creature that says yippee, I relate to that little creature a lot. I think that creature is a fascinating little creature. So yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts in my head about content creation, but I feel like my main problem is that I don't do much with my thoughts. I just keep them boiling in my head, marinating in my brain cells and my gray matter and white matter, and I don't put it out there. And apparently when I put things out there, things happen. So I should put things out there more often, you know? And wow, the number, they go up. Wow, serotonin boost. I'm not gonna focus on those numbers because I'm just like, eh. Okay, this please, we have been feeling so off lately too. Would love to see more of this. Okay, it's really cool that a lot of people are like, yeah, we want to see more of this. How to maintain, that's so cool. Honestly, I'm glad that other people are realizing that this is also a problem, that there's not enough resources for this sort of thing. And I hope that this starts more conversations for people to realize that, hey, a lot of people have this problem. What can we do about it? And the main problem with this, though, is that it's very circumstantial. Because, like, you can be in a really good pathway where, like, oh, you have a pretty active community that's active on its own, but your mental health is down low. So it's like, you have to focus on that. So I'm just glad that people are relating to these thoughts a lot. It's pretty nice. What's it called for? 16 posts. Whoa! Wow! Yeah, like, notable people, are looking into. Oh yeah, and something else that I was talking about. So I am debating whether or not to get an So okay, how do I start with this? I wanted to have two backgrounds for Redebut. I literally have two designs in my Clip Studio Paint. I sketched them out. I literally have stock images plastered all over this white canvas, like bam, 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 bam. And I realized that costs are expensive because let me show you. So this is VGen, a lovely website, right? And this lovely website helped me gather background artists, right? And I want to talk about this because the current background that you see behind me. Actually, let me where's the thingy? Where's the button? Okay. So this BG behind me, right? I got this for $70. This is 2 years ago, okay? The artist is very lovely. They're called Art of Anomaly. And I was thinking of recommissioning them, right? $70. Keep that $70 in mind. And then when I look at my background artists, I have a whole list of them. It's also public. If people want the link to this, to all these really amazing artists, let me know. But anyways, if I want to look at art backgrounds compared to 2 years ago, 2 years to present day, a lot of prices are in the hundreds. Some of them are in the $350 for $80, $480. Some of them are in the 500s. And someone is a smaller indie. That's not the most affordable thing out there. That could buy me groceries for a week if I play my cards right. And yes, it's important for artists to be fed, but I also like to feed myself too. So it's like, damn. If I had money back then, I would have been able to buy more things. But right now it's a little bit hard. Hi Antarctic, welcome on in. I am literally talking about background artists because I have a little bit of a conundrum. But Arctic, how are you? I hope you've been doing well. It's nice to see you in. So the background that you see behind me was $70. With different lighting options too, which was really sick. And I really like this background, but I felt like I crowded too many ideas in it, and I want to split the ideas now to one being a laboratory / office or a bedroom. Because I feel like the bedroom should be a little bit more comfy and have more personal items in it, while the laboratory is like very focused on my content and my brand. So yeah, so it's just like, I feel like even though I really love the background behind me, I kind of outgrew it. The background was intended for my Redebut, but I started using it because I was like, this is such a waste to keep it hidden away for so long. I'm doing good. Just woke up from a nap that lasted longer than expected. Oh no! Honestly, I don't know if I told everyone about this, but I hate taking naps. So the fact that I had to take a bunch of naps when I had COVID was terrible, because whenever I woke up from a nap, I feel angry, I feel bitter, I feel like I'm pissed at the world, and I don't like being a negative person when I wake up. So that's why I don't like naps. I feel like I'm going to destroy the world if I woke up from a nap, and I don't like that feeling. I prefer not to destroy things. I moved on from that. hence X final boss. But yeah. Oh, hello. Island Jaime Lee? Is that how you pronounce it? Hello, welcome on in. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Also, I thought I fixed my streamer bot. I thought it was working. This is why I stream, so that I can like fix things. Hello. Just to double check, how do you want me to pronounce your name real quick? And also, if you're new here, I'm Nethyr, the ex-final boss of nullptr Live, the VTuber tech co-op. I mainly focus on, I focus on game development and psychology and writing and a bunch of other things, because, right now I'm in a bit of a nebulous space, so my brand is a bit wonky. But hello, Jaime is good? Okay, cool, thank you. I will keep that in mind. It's nice to meet you. I hope you've been doing well. How are you? Okay, but yeah, backgrounds, cool, right? But if cool, muy expensive. The thing about background is that I swear they're so much more complicated than people. So I can understand why they're more expensive, but yeah, exactly. Like I completely understand why they're expensive. Like this is definitely worth $350 because the amount of detail in this one is astounding. It's amazing. Like this is something you see in a webtoon, like a popular webtoon comic. And I fully respect that. Do I have the means to pay for this at this time? Not necessarily. I've paid a lot of money already for my VTuber model. And so, for me personally, I don't want to go beyond $5,000. When you see the behind the scenes of VTubers, if they are being shown, they tend to be very expensive. They're a very expensive hobby, and that's why you will probably not see me cosplay. And I highly admire the VTubers that can cosplay and be a VTuber, because those are two very, very expensive hobbies to have. Just say, and I don't understand how people are able to have that, but unless they're like as rich as a I guess if they're very rich in the tech space or something like that, it makes sense. I was gonna say a rich furry because, not gonna lie, a lot of furries are able to commission the most beautiful pieces of artwork, but you know that they cost so much, so I'm just gonna say rich furry or something. And I highly respect them. And I'm just like, I'm poor. Even though my design has gold details, the gold detail is not because of being rich or anything like that. The gold is actually connected to the history of the Philippines, where the Philippines back then, like pre-colonial times, it was often the trade center for a lot of countries over there. So gold was very common, and amongst the pre-colonial people, they would wear gold like it's a common thing. It's not how gold is treated today, if that makes sense. So yeah, and there's more reason why there's gold in my design. I will not share it at this time because I feel like it's spoilers, and I want to keep that a little surprise for like Redebut. But yeah, I want to talk about Redebut stuff because opening up my mind about playing all these things, I feel like it would open up other people's minds about Redebut. I mean VTuber debuts a bit. So yeah, like not a lot of people know how do these things go. So if I could talk about it and it tells people whether or not to be a VTuber, I'm happy to share about it. So yeah, right now I'm debating between a lab/office setting or a bedroom. And currently, according to this, the lab/office is very much like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to see this. Someone suggested the lab and bedroom being one thing. Well, the thing is, that's actually what's behind me right now. Let me Google. Okay, yeah. So it's literally this background right behind me, and to make it easier, there's my bed, right there. I really love the view and all that, and I feel like I would still keep this background. But I feel like I could change some things up. Studio apartment lab. Yeah, it's like a studio apartment lab right now. Although this background of mine, it's I feel like it's just my temporary place to stay until my redebut happens. So that's how I personally see it right now. And I really love the design and all. But I feel like now that I have the model, I can make things a little bit more matchy. So little fun fact, this background, I commissioned this before the model was fully made. So the details don't exactly match. And I would say this background matches more of my old design more. So number 1 tip for debut, prioritize the model first and not the other assets. That was the mistake I made because I was like, oh, it's cheap now and I can afford it. I'm gonna get the assets. No, don't do that. If you want things to match, wait till your model is made. And then it'll be easier to choose. Otherwise, you're gonna have to redo some things from scratch like me. Excellent. Totally what I wanted. But at the same time, like, I don't regret it because I like having this background. It makes me happy. It's like a combination of my old days going into my new days, if that makes sense. But let me move. Yeah, right over here. Insta center. Well, yeah. Actually, I can set things up. There we go. So I can reset things. I can also zoom in really close, but I prefer not to zoom in too much. I've been playing with things like in OBS, and I'm trying to learn how to use OBS proper because if you see me and another VTuber, most VTubers have a lot of things going on their screens, and I don't have too many things on my screens because I personally feel a little bit overwhelmed. So yeah, I keep it very simple, keep it very chill. I don't like overwhelming people, especially when it's like the evening. You want to relax, you want to vibe. You don't want too many things. So it's like, I don't want to overwhelm people. And the most consistent thing about me and my content creation is that I tend to be on the more relaxing side. So I want to keep that. But yes, I am debating between laboratory and bedroom, and clearly the laboratory is winning. I think it makes sense because a lot of like VTuber backgrounds are bedrooms. And I'm like, do I talk about things related to relaxing in my bedroom? No. I talk more about work-related stuff, so it does make sense to have a laboratory / office. But yeah. Damn. I get like so coffee and stuffles. Hi Tanguris, welcome on in. I'm doing well. I'm suffering from lingering coughs after COVID, and I'm still a little congested. I'm fine. It's just I have some symptoms after COVID, so it feels like I'm gonna have COVID for a whole month, and then I'll be fine. So I'm gonna hydrate a little so that I can deal with this. How are you doing, Taguris? I hope you've been doing well. It was nice to stop by to your stream a while back. The coloring book was really cute, by the way. You're doing alright? That's good. That's good. I've been just talking about BG stuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I'm like, with backgrounds though, this is really pretty. If I want a laboratory sci-fi setting, I know where to go. But I also like Arts of Anomalies work. Okay, how do I go back? Okay, let me show y'all. So yeah, today is just like a just chatting, co-working kind of thing. I wanted to talk about what's been happening lately on Twitter because apparently a post of mine popped off, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. I just exist, and then boom, numbers go up, serotonin go up. Oh, and more people are following. I'm like, huh? Hello? Hi. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of cool. Whoa! When did the numbers go that high? Oh my gosh. What is happening? I'm glad people relate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that people are related to it. I'm just a little bit surprised. For context, this is the post. Wait, no, not that one. This is the post. Although, why is it small? Why is it that small? That's weird. Well, it's at this size. Yeah, this is the post. And I was like, okay. And it's getting close to 1,000. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Twitter algorithm honestly doesn't make sense to me. And honestly, like, I think one of the things I regret as a content creator is spending so much time on Twitter. You don't need a Twitter to be a good content creator. Like, if you're good on Twitter, you're just a good blogger. At least a mini blogger. And that's okay. But that wasn't the content that I was aiming to do. But somehow I turned out decent at blogging. It's kind of funny, like, my content creation journey started out with school and learning about content creation from classes. And then I went from there. I realized I didn't want to show my face, so I made a PNG. Because I know a lot of YouTubers use PNGs, so I did that. But I made a PNG that was, like, a very feminine form, and I wasn't very happy with it. So I made a more gender-neutral one with Vroid, and I basically became a Vtuber after being inspired by Mori Calliope. Am I a deadbeat, though? I feel like I've become more of a fan of indie VTubers rather than corporate VTubers. Corporate VTubers, I admire them for their craft and their content. I don't think you are, though. Oh, what do you mean by that? Where was I? My brain just like go empty. Cause honestly, like, I get distracted a little bit easily. Well, yeah, corporate VTubers, I think they're really cool. I like their content, but the people that I like talking to the most are indie VTubers. A deadbeat. You are truly wonderful and do a lot of good things. So the term deadbeat is actually the name of the fans of Mori Calliope. Like, the fandom for Mori Calliope are literally called deadbeats, and the reason why they're called deadbeats is because beat, as in like the music note, and then dead because Mori Calliope is a Grim Reaper. So the concept is just a deadbeat, and like the mascot is literally a skeleton dude, so it's an undead person. That's why I meant to say, like, I don't consider myself a deadbeat. I don't consider myself a hardcore Mori Calliope fan, but she did inspire me to try VTubing because my voice is on the deeper end and her voice is on the deeper end, and I was like, oh, I don't need to be a cutesy moe. Okay, I guess I could say it. I'm not a moe kyun girl, if that makes sense. I'm not even a girl in the first place. I mean, I look feminine, but I'm non-binary. Also, happy Pride Month. I did not say that in the previous streams because I got tired. Oh, I had no idea her fans were deadbeats. I learned something new yeah! Also, Wawa, hello! Welcome! Also, if there are some chats that are not appearing on stream, it's because I'm responding to YouTube chats. But yeah, her fans are called deadbeats. Inanis? Nino Maya Inanis? I think that's how you pronounce it. Her full name is really complicated for me to pronounce, but her fans are called Takodachis. And it's a combination of taco, which is octopus, and then tomodachi, which is Japanese for friend. So combining the two is takodachi. Oh my gosh, oh man, I don't know the fan names for Gargura's fans or for Amiz. I don't look at their content as much, but I definitely look at Ina's and Mori Calliope's a lot because like I really love Ina's art. It's amazing. Mori Calliope's rapping is so sick. It's so cool. Honestly, I only got into rap because of Hamilton. Hamilton's pretty sick. Yeah, Chum Buds! Thank you! Yeah, Chum Buds, I feel like the Chum Bud thing is connected to SpongeBob. And yeah. Right? It's really freaking cute. And that's why like I started off with having a fan name from the get-go. I know I won't be as big as them. Maybe. But I was like, you know, I wanted something cute to call everybody that is just hanging out with me in my community. And I just went with Nethyzens because it's a pun with my name and internet netizens. And you guys are on the internet and we're all virtual. So Nethyzens made sense to me. I only keep out the Holostars. Honestly, the Holostars boys are great. The Battalion are my favorite, just the goofiest little guys ever. I was previously, well, I still am a Vespi, cause Vesper Noir is my Kamiyoshi. But he's gone. It's been 1 year since he's gone. I'm still really sad about that. He got a whole redesign. You totally could. Nethyzens is so clever. Thank you. Yeah, I want to keep that to redebut. But yeah, Holostars. I love Holostars so much. I actually like Holostars a lot more than Hololive because the boys are completely underrated and I prefer watching men anyways. I don't know why. Okay, so I never really talked about my sexuality, but my specific sexuality is like, I know I'm somewhat on the asexual side, but I prefer masculine people. And the specific term for a sexuality where you're attracted to masculinity and not pertaining to your own gender is actually androsexual. So I'm mainly attracted to masculine people. Yeah. And Vesper is one of my favorites. Magni is a pretty good one too. Like the Magnation, the Magmites, the naming was so good. And it's really unfortunate that they graduated, but I feel like they're happier where they are. And yes, I do know where they went. I won't say where exactly. Oh, you're learning so much new stuff. Yeah, I pay a lot of attention to the VTuber space. Hence the reason why I was able to be a guest correspondent for a VTuber news drop. I did get to help out with a VTuber article. For context though, if you guys want to see it. I wish I had seen more of Magni. It's funny you mentioned Magni because you could technically see more of Magni. But like, yeah, he still actively makes content. I'll share the names of who they are now in my Discord. But yeah. So I helped out with VTuber News Drop to cover Off-Kai Expo. And let me move this. Let me move myself over. Because I'm honestly really proud of this. Like not a lot of VTubers were able to make articles. I only know like a couple of them. So I helped make this. I helped make a spotlight stories from Off-Kai Expo Gen 3. And my name is right there. Let's go. It was my first time at Off-Kai and I was happy to like to record my experiences and how did I experience Off-Kai Expo and why was it a very excellent event for VTubers to go to. Let's see, talk about their Oshi and stuff. So yeah, I helped write an article. I'm very proud of it. Technically 3, so I helped with the highlights and I helped with this. So I made 3 things, which is pretty cool. That's why I haven't been streaming or making many things because I was helping to make this. It's kind of wild though that a lot more of my content is more written, if that makes sense, and people like the things I think about. And I'm like, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool that people like the things I write. Let's go. And honestly, like, when I think about that, it makes me wonder what else I could do with my content and stuff. So something I've been thinking about is, what if I could do, I don't want to do VTuber news. I don't think that's the direction I want to go. Because I have seen how the VTuber news has affected people. Yeah, written content is still content, so I'm like, I would love to continue writing about this and going to events and covering them. Although I do feel like I need more practice with it, but hey, I have 3 credits to my name. That's pretty sick. I was also interviewed for another article, but that was like back in 2022. It was the first time I encountered VTuber journalism, and it was a really cool experience. I also was able to be a panelist for a convention, and honestly, another goal, a goal of mine in the VTuber space is to be able to have my own panel. That would be really sick. And have my own official meet and greet. I know I'm talking about goals, and I'm probably going to talk about them later in my redebut, but there's a lot of things I look forward to in this space, and that's why I want to keep growing. I want to keep going because I want to be able to like do these really cool things just because they're really cool, and I want to meet people, but also I'm very shy, so it's like, yes, doing an official meet and greet would be really sick, but I'm also very, very shy. Like, it took me so much to be able to meet people in person at Offkai. I was so nervous, but apparently people thought I was cool, and I was like, huh, you think I'm cool? And then honestly, like, I look cool on the outside, but internally I'm like a crying mess emotionally. So it was like, huh, you thought I was cool? And I'm just crying on the inside. Next, so excited. Please talk about your goals. So one of the things that I'm doing for my VTuber Redebut is like making the VTuber slides that like introduces what I like, what I dislike, who inspired me. But a big part of it is also the VTuber goals, and I feel like I wanted them written down for my Redebut so that 1 year after that I can look back and just say, hey, I achieved these goals. I'm gonna go from there. And yeah, I'm just excited. So like VTuber Redebut and doing debut stuff is not only like about the fancy things, but talking about like, why should people continue watching you? And I feel like not a lot of VTubers have viewed it from that standpoint, but when you think about it, when you watch a VTuber debut, they are literally marketing to the audience on like why you should continue watching me. That is why they're stating their favorites and their likes and dislikes. So if the VTuber likes the things that you like, you are more likely to stick around. For example, if you were watching Pomu and you learned that Pomu likes oh, a coin toss? Let's go. Okay, I got distracted by you. Neth, I'm doing coin toss. If you pick the wrong one, you're doing exercise setup. Now choose heads or tails. Heads. Heads. But wait, what do you mean by exercise setup? Do you mean... Actually, I have an exercise, so I don't mind it, to be fair. Man, yeah, I haven't exercised in a whole month. The most exercise I've done was actually walking around at Offkai. And I'm pretty sure I walked at least 10,000 steps or something. Yeah. What? What's wrong, Likeable? I actually don't mind exercise because I do need to do that, and I have delayed my exercise for quite a while. You got tails? Oh darn. Alright, what's the exercise setup? But yeah, VTuber goals. I do want to cover a song and have a music video for it, and then make my own original song. And if I like making music enough, I'm probably gonna try making an album or something. I at least want to make something original. The worst of the worst, 1 minute plank. A 1 minute plank? If I do a plank, you can't hear me. Are you sure you want that? Then you can't hear me on stream. If anything, you would just hear me on the ground just by saying a bunch of things. Huh, 1 minute plank. Okay. Where's my phone? The thing is, though, I used to do 1 minute planks for like warm-ups, and that's okay. Hey Daisy! Hey Nethyr, what's new? So a Twitch person on Twitch wants me to do a plank for a whole minute, so I might be doing that for a second. I just been talking about a bunch of things for VTuber stuff, and I'm getting the overall consensus that people want a laboratory / office for my VTuber background, so I will go with that direction. Sure, I can get booed, but it's more affordable for my wallet to stick with one background, so I will stick with the laboratory / office. I will continue designing that. So thank you for that decision. Another thing I do want to talk about is sub badges, because that will now be a thing since I'm now back on Twitch. But I'm like, I don't know what kind of sub badges y'all want. Do you want something that's like, I was initially thinking ID badges. Another option is something based off my necklace. And yeah, so let me go ahead and do the 1 minute plank and go from there. Man, this is kind of awkward because if I do the 1 minute plank, you guys can't hear me. And this is a just chatting stream. That's not how it works. Man, it's too bad I'm not a face cam streamer, because then you could see me doing a plank and then you guys like, I don't like lying to you guys, but I also want to talk to you guys. And like, why'd you put me in this dilemma? Jeez, okay. I need my yoga mat because a wooden floor is not great for this. And yeah, I actually do own a yoga mat. Go plank. Okay, fine. Go out plank. Stuff together. Okay. Velcro. Let's go. I got a really nice yoga mat. It's like at least the thickness of, it's like a 1 inch thickness for a yoga mat, and it's so soft. And it's so good that my cat decided to scratch, and I'm upset about that. Okay, let me plank. My cat's like staring at me. It's like, what are you doing? Nethyr, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing a plank. Okay, can you guys hear me from down here? I hope y'all can hear me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, this yoga mat's soft. Yeah, ID badges would be cute, right? I'm so right. Okay. I'm gonna have a 1 minute. I mean, y'all could time me too, but I think I could do it, right? All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. All right. 1 minute plank. It's kind of hard to do while you're talking, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, my cat, no, Darcy, no! What are you doing, buddy? No! Don't scratch my yoga mat! No, buddy, no! I know you like scratching this, but it's not your yoga mat! I'm still planking. I'm just panicking because he tried to scratch it. Huh. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. Oh, Darcy's laying underneath me. What the heck, buddy? Hey, don't sniff my tummy. That's kind of weird, bud. Not my tummy and ticklish. It's the worst place, please. Darcy, please. Okay. Alright, that was 1 minute. Alright, that was my alarm. That was 1 minute. Okay. Alright, I did a whole minute plank. Are you happy, likable? Alright. Oh no, Darcy, what are you doing? Darcy! No, baby. Okay, I did a 1 minute plank.
This is big brain time.
Big brain time? Savio, hello! Welcome! Oh, no, Darcy! No! He scratched my yoga mat! Oh my goodness! Okay. I think it was too loud for my cat, and he like got up from his box. Yeah, I did a 1 minute break. Hi Savio, welcome on in. How you doing? I just did a yoga thingy, and I was talking about Twitter. And a lot of people are responding. It is close to 1,000 likes, so that's kind of funny. I literally just like spitball, and then it just went down, uphill, downhill. It's some sort of hill, and it just went from there. And today I'm just yapping because I have ideas, but at least I know what kind of background I need to do now. Am I gonna show the sketches of it? Nah. That's spoiler territory. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I'm gonna keep things a secret. But I do want to ask. So, I do plan to have a lore video, and I know what the beginning and ending of it will be, but I do not know what the middle of it will be fully. We did draft some ideas, but I feel like I want to add some references. I was good, but I got a notification that someone tried to use my debit. No! Oh my gosh! I hope you resolved it. Freeze your card! Freeze your card! Freeze it right now! Oh my goodness, that's terrifying! Did they at least, like... I hope they didn't try to buy something expensive. My goodness, people these days. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I'm gonna put my yoga mat away. Also, if I seem a little bit shouty, it's because, like, no one's stopping me from being too loud. So, you know, I could say what I want, do whatever. Okay, Savio said, it's fine. Bank sent me a fraud alert, so it's all good, but I gotta wait for a new card. No! No! Waiting sucks, but... Oh, Savio liked my post too! Yay! Let's go! You know, I still don't understand how this happened. 10 more? Oh god, 10 more and then said 1,000. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so we achieved one thing. What else should I talk about? Oh yeah, I was talking about sub badges. Damn right, I did. God support my bestie. Thank you, Savio. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think. So sub badges, right? I have two options. ID badges. So it's just like a rectangle or something like that. And then I plan to have a little a redeem where you can like a check-in redeem, and you can literally show me your ID card, and I welcome you in. Like, I found a tutorial for that, and I want to do that so bad because I think it'd be really cute. But is that suitable for a sub badge? And like, I have to think about, if I do sub badges, I have to think about the categories for them. And I'm like, okay. I mean, something related to my necklace would be kind of cool, like going from a shard to a full-on Philosopher's Stone necklace. That'd be kind of cool. And yes, I outright said it, and I mean, it makes sense. I'm a homunculus, right? So of course there's gonna be something Philosopher's Stone related. That is so cute. I guess it's cute. I just want more interactivity in a way that makes sense for my stream, because for me, if it doesn't make sense to my brain, I'm like, why is it here? Why is everything exploding? Not everything needs to explode. Yes, you may enter the chat. Yeah, you just slide your ID card towards me, and then I check your badge, you're like, okay, you're good, you're in. And I think that'd be so cute. And then I would like make the template for the ID badges, and then it'd be really cool, like, for people to send me their ID badges, and then I rate them on stream. I think that'd be kind of cute. That would be very cute, actually. I really want ID badges. I just think it's cool that the labyrinth ID badges. And yes, the labyrinth is a combination of the actual laboratory and the labyrinth itself. The lore for it, though, I will not explain too much. The ideas are still cooking in my head. And because they still need to cook, I cannot release it because it would be too raw. If it's too raw, then it's not good. No. You gotta cook it right. I can't burn it either. I gotta make it just right. A little crispy. A little crunchy. Oh, speaking of crunch, oh, hello. Thank you, Penlock. Thank you. I'm glad people are agreeing that, hey, let's talk about these things. I don't know how to talk about it, but I just know these need to be talked about way more because I don't see a value in being a partner for a platform. No undercooked lore. Exactly. We are gonna have thoroughly cooked lore and a proper portion of lore. Not all lore, but a portion of lore. Because I feel like the fun part about having lore and having a written story is not having every detail told to you and allowing the audience to make their own headcanons. I think it's really important. Main reason why I think this way is because of Monster Prom and a lot of like indie creators, they like to answer questions from the audience, right? But it can get out of hand when they want so many things answered. And at that point, it's like, it's okay if there's no canon answer for it, as long as people are having fun. So I want to show some lore, but I want the lore to be like, it's giving you crumbs to something, and you are you're connecting the crumbs to the specific dish in mind that I have. And that is so fun. Like, I want to see what people are thinking and like having them included in the story and all that. I think that would be amazing. And honestly, that's a goal for my community. It's like, I want to be able to make some really cool stories with you guys with my lore and maybe make a visual novel about it. Like, that's why I want to learn Godot, because I want to learn to make visual novels. Sure, I could use RenPy, but I also want to learn how to make RPG Maker games. That's another goal of mine, because I grew up playing RPG Maker horror games and visual novels. Well, I mainly watch gameplays of visual novels. One of those visual novels, I feel a little embarrassed to say it, but this is a 13 plus site and it's fine. So one of my first visual novels. Hi Tango, hello, thank you for saying hi before I say something very embarrassing. Hi, how are you? I feel like if I say it, someone's gonna clip it, and I can't live it down. I can't, and I'm just gonna be embarrassed for my life if I say it. And I don't know. Okay. What is that emote sound go? What is that? It's a cat and like zoomed in, and it looks like the kind of cat expression you would see when you point a knife at it. Okay, fine. I'll say what the visual novel. You gotta know. You gotta know. Okay, so I'm gonna describe it, and then I'm gonna see how many people know what it is. So it's mainly male cast. There is an older grandma in the cast, but she's a side character. And the protagonist has bright blue hair, notable yellow socks, leg warmers, white puffy jacket. And he tends to listen to music a lot. And he has like the other characters, one of them wears like a mask and a white coat and white like Doc Martens and has a clear umbrella. That's one of the characters. Another character has dark blue hair and it's like in a side pony. I'm pretty sure it's like it's a very you know it's a Japanese-esque like yukata. I don't know if it's yukata. Say no more, I got you. I'm glad someone knows. Because if I say the name, I feel like you guys won't live it down. And yeah, that was the first visual novel I ever watched. And I never knew what that genre of visual novel was called. So I watched it without knowing anything. And ever since then, I was like, I don't know what I watched, but I think I like it. And that is my pastime. Besides VTubing, is watching that kind of content. Not too actively though, because I want to make content, but that's a pastime that I do enjoy. I can't believe that's the first one you saw. I'm screaming. The thing is, I just saw it in my YouTube recommended, and I just really enjoy. I really enjoy watching gameplays, but specifically gameplays where I don't hear anyone else's voice, and just going that way. Like, I didn't play many games because I couldn't afford it, but I just really like that one in particular. And I didn't watch all of the pathways. I only watched the one with the white coat and the dark blue side ponytail. Those were the characters I cared about the most. Other than that, I didn't really care, and it got really weird when the dog got involved, and I'm like, nah, bruh, no, we're gonna stick with the two guys, and we're good. I did not need to see the rest of it. But yeah, that was the first one I saw. If you know what it is, you know. I will probably repeat the story like later on in Redebut, and I will say the name at that time, but this is the early story time for you all. And that's one of the reasons why I like visual novels. No, bro. Listen, I get like how do I say it? You did good. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I will stick with these two characters. The rest of it, I'm good. Nah, wait, like, leave the dog alone. Just, it did not need to go that way at all. And the worst part was, I love Pomeranians. Pomeranians are so freaking cute, but they kind of ruined it for me. Oh man. I'm gonna drink water because I'm laughing too much to myself thinking about that. I try not to say too many stories regarding stuff like that because I do get embarrassed, but I'm like, you know what? People want to hear this. I know people want to hear this, so I'm gonna say it anyways. And at least it won't be clipped. At least it won't be clipped. I mean, I didn't like outright ban it. It's just that it's kind of hard to make it really interactive. What? 1K? Oh gosh. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I'm glad people relate, but oh my gosh. A lot of people relate. Okay, cool. Am I gonna make more content on this? I don't know. What? Why would you need to bookmark this? Is someone planning to make content about these things? Because if so, please link me. I will watch it. Cause like, yes, there is a lot of content helping beginner streamers and content creators, but what about the content for in between? You know, like the mid-level people. There's not enough for them. And there are a lot of people who really, really want that. Who is Torintobar? There's a lot of interesting like accounts. I'm glad you felt comfortable sharing that with us. Yeah, I'm trying to learn to be more comfortable because if I'm not comfortable in my own content creation space to speak about the things I wish to speak, then what am I doing as a content creator? I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to share things that are funny. Because I realized that I have a hard time laughing at my life because of what I've been through, but I will make fun of the silly things like this. Oh man, what's another story? Oh man. To be honest, like one of my ideas for VTubing before I went with the Nethyr concept was actually to go with a character I made in Mabinogi. And she was very feminine. And I for some reason gave her a stupid accent. And for some reason, a lot of people liked that. And it was not the kind of like that was good. So I was like, you know, I don't really want to relive that. And she was honestly like a really fun concept. Because she was like a very prissy, prim girl. All pink. Decked out in pink. Every single one of my pets in this game was pink, by the way. And it was awesome. But she was also a girl boss. She was a girl boss before I knew what a girl boss was, and I loved that character so much. She was a little bit shy and cutesy, but she's strong when she needs to be. But I was like, you know, I outgrew that, and I wanted a new concept for myself. So I literally, like, when I designed Nethyr, I actually did not intend to have purple hair. The purple hair just came into its own thing. And it just got more purple over time. Like the initial idea was I wanted a color that was like black, but not black. So I wanted a dark purple that looked black. And then over time, it just became more purple. And now my hair is turning blue and green. And I'm confused. And I'm like, why is it turning out like this? There's a reason why. I won't say why. But there is a reason why. I do know what the reason is, but at the same time I don't. So it will come up. It will come up. But yeah, lots of stuff. You weren't talked about too often. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about that stuff for Vtuber Redebut. The purple gradient is perfection. Thank you. It honestly was like a happy accident. And it was like, you know, the hair color that I was inspired by, it's specifically called oil slick hair. We didn't get it exactly, but I also like this general purple to like green gradient. But like, imagine this like for like VTuber hair. I just really love this. So that was the inspiration for my hair color, is the oil slick hair color. Like the slight dark purples and then the greens and stuff just popping in. I just thought it'd be really cool. And I personally wanted that for my hair, IRL, but at the same time, I'm like, if my IRL hair matched my VTuber hair, I'm a dead giveaway on who I am. Because what other VTuber has my hair color? Not a lot of them have my hair color. Right? It's so freaking pretty. And what's nice about this hair color in particular, this hair color is basically what the iridescent trend is for blonde hair, but this is for dark haired people. If you're blonde, it actually would be difficult for you to achieve this look. So for me personally, I'm like, I'm happy. It looks so freaking cool. If you want the blonde version, it would probably be like something like this. Yeah, it would be like this. But yeah, that was one of the inspirations for my hair, and it just got fluffy. I honestly could have gone with shorter hair, but I realized that my medium length hair is kind of like an homage to something important to me, and I felt like, you know, I think we should probably keep it like this. Like, a lot of the design decisions for my model came from a very personal place, and it's honestly like, so this is a little bit on the sad darker side, but if I ever decide to like go complete rebrand for whatever reason, I will probably not sell this model because of how personal this VTuber model is. It has so many pieces of history and like details about me in this model that I cannot imagine someone else with this model. I would never sell this model. It's literally like, it's literally a really big part of my identity, especially with the name too. Like I will not change the name. The name is a huge part of me too in my history. And like everything that I've researched, everything regarding my heritage and like the things I like are put into this design. And when I think about it more and more, if I sold it, I feel like no one else will be able to like put this model to justice. Only I can. For the rest of that I live. That's what makes it so unique. It's so important to you. Yeah, and that's why part of me feels like whenever I see a VTuber rebrand, it feels a little weird because it's like that's a big part of your identity that people identify you with. And to do a complete like 180 on the concept, it's like, wow, that's a really big decision to make. Because that's how people will remember you. Like this design that I have, it's been consistent since 2021. Like the whole purple hair, magenta eyes, sharp-eyed, that has been a consistent concept since I debuted for the first time as a VTuber. But I have seen VTubers literally change their concepts. And for me, I kind of get a little scared saying that because it's like the audience that you grew up with is basically experiencing another person. Sure, it's the same person behind the model, but it's like they're looking at a different character that they did not like grow with, and that can be a challenge when you got used to something. But also at the same time, like it's important to change when you feel like it's better for you in the long run. I've seen a lot of people change, and it has served them super well. But at the same time, like I've seen people that have changed their models so much that they just feel kind of lost, and it's really like sad to see that when you want to try so many things, but you feel so lost in who you are too. So it's like a very difficult balancing act. And for me personally, as much as like the idea of rebranding seems fun and all, I think the main thing I need to change is how I present myself online, like personality wise, and like things I share in my content. That's what needs to change, not my VTuber design. That doesn't need to change, because I'm still happy with my design, but also that's what most people recognize me by. Like people who have known me since 2021, they still can recognize me because I barely changed visually, but as a person I am changing a lot. For example, I have a full-time job now. It's hard for me to make content right now because hey, I have to balance a full-time job where I'm making a bunch of things. It sounds like you have a good grasp on your visual identity. Yeah, I try to make sure that my visual identity is like core to who I am as a person. Otherwise, if I'm not happy with it, I probably would not be able to stay as a VTuber long term. Another fun fact, I've shared this a couple times on Twitter, but I don't think I've shared this on stream, but my colors are very similar to a certain flag. So there's a purple and the pink and the white and the blues and a touch of blacks too. So a lot of my design choices, as you can see here, connect back to the gender fluid flag. And that's my identity. I identify as gender fluid. Basically my gender fluctuates between feminine, masculine, or even just non-binary itself. Sometimes I feel very masculine, sometimes I feel very feminine, and that's okay. I usually don't say it outright, it's mainly for like me internally. And having my identity connected to the gender fluid flag, like my visual design, it just made a lot of sense. I wanted to say it outright without making it obvious. And with the gold, it connects to the non-binary flag because that's their thing. So like the yellow and the gold, it just made sense. So my color scheme is connected to the non-binary flag and gender fluid flag. And I basically show this 24/7, no matter what. Oh gosh, I feel so sniffly. It happens when I talk too much on stream now. It's very annoying. I really hope that this stops because, oh my goodness, I would like to be able to talk normally to you all, please. Sub badges. Actually, let me turn off the Google and then I'm gonna start typing some things there. Oh, I need to do some actual work. And the kibble. Food has come out for my cat. I feel like I'm giving my cat a lot of food on accident. Because I'm trying to give my cat like some, I'm trying to give him some, wet food. But he doesn't seem to like the wet food. Even though it literally looks like real chicken. So I don't know what he wants. Why is the robot repeating my message 3 times? It's kind of embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, kind of embarrassing. Alright, so I'm gonna draft the ideas regarding the sub badges in a digital notebook I have. So I use something called Notion. And Notion is basically a digital bullet journal, and I highly recommend it to other content creators. I know Sango here made a template for Notion specifically for VTuber project management, and I plan to try that out. So thank you, Sango, for making that. But I mainly use it to like draft ideas and stuff. Yeah, I looked at it a little bit and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I love how there's a quick to-do list. The asset planner is really cool, and the general notebook. It's very simple, but for me, I can make it a lot more flexible. So thank you so much for making that. And also, I really like the examples because I do need to make a teaser video for my redebut sometime. And I'm like, oh boy. And honestly, the teaser video would be probably the last thing I commission. And then finalize the date. Honestly, like when I choose the date for the Vtuber Redebut, it's gonna be a big experience for me because I've been in Redebut for like 2 years. It's been way too long. I need to get things rolling, but also my IRL has been in the way of a lot of things. So we shall see. But journal, I wanted to write down about the sub badges. So the sub badge ideas I have are the ID badge cards. Okay. Another one is the Philosopher's Stone. That'd be pretty cool. How would you guys feel if there was a mascot? If the sub badge was based off the mascot? Because I am brainstorming a mascot design for the Nethyzens. And it will go from there. So the Nethyzen visual mascot, that's still in the works, but it is an option for sub badges. I will probably put a vote for this in the Discord, and then we could talk about it further there. But right now, I just need to come up with multiple ideas. Oh wait, so another symbol of mine that's kind of important to me is a sampaguita, and that is a jasmine flower that is considered the national flower of the Philippines. Yeah, I have ideas for a mascot, and it's a mascot that originated as an inside joke because a lot of you guys like to call me a chinchilla, even though I'm clearly not a chinchilla, and have repeated it to me multiple times because it irritates me to no end. Basically, the Nethyzen mascot is turning you guys into chinchillas, not me. You guys are the chinchillas, not me, okay? And I'm like, sub badges based off the mascot would be kind of cute, but I'm still not a chinchilla. It's just for you guys, okay? It's just for you guys. Salvi, please. No! It's a reverse card. I am not the chinchilla. Oh dear God. I am not. Honestly, like, I have thoughts about commissioning a full chinchilla model, but the chinchilla model is not gonna look like me. it's gonna look like a different character entirely. I have ideas of what the design could be, but I feel like if that design ever comes out, you guys are not gonna like it. You guys are not gonna like that model at all. And I literally know who I would commission for said model if I ever make that happen. And why would I make it happen? I think it was just to troll you all. That is it. But yeah, I am not the chinchilla. You guys are the chinchilla. You guys are my pet chinchillas, not me. Nuh-uh-uh. No siree. Okay. So yeah, I have 4 sub badge ideas. The Sampaguita, that's a white flower. I could probably combine it with the Philosopher's Stone. That'd be really cute. Oh yeah, I've also been making overlays. I'm making an overlay based off my VTuber design, and it's going okay-ish. I literally got a template from I swear if I see you again, I would bring a chinchilla plushie just for— No! Stop! No. Wait a minute, I already have one. Brex already bought me one via Throne. I already have a chinchilla plushie thanks to you all. Oh my goodness. I swear, like, I just realized if I ever have an official meet and greet, y'all are gonna give me chinchillas. Shit. Oh no. That's gonna be awful. What am I gonna do? Maybe I shouldn't have a meet and greet. Oh god, y'all are just gonna give me chinchillas. Nah. Honestly, that would just not make me— that would just stop me from making a meet and greet. Like, no chinchillas. Oh, that's a really funny rule, just no chinchilla. That would be a ridiculous rule. Okay, I'll probably draft some ideas for the sub badges based on these, so thank you. I have thought about subscriber benefits. Cause like, I always feel bad that people will just subscribe so that they can use the emotes and stuff, but I do wish I can give more thanks. So this will be based off the Twitch tier stuff. But what I'm thinking is tier 1, $4.99. I'm gonna provide digital bonuses, probably on a monthly basis. Examples of this could be like an ID badge, of course the emotes, and then my glasses, if people want to wear it as a prop. But those would be like examples of free digital assets for the digital bonuses. So like even a Nethyzen assigned desk and a bunch of stuff like that. Because like I know a lot of people who are part of my community are also like upcoming VTubers, and so if I could provide a little something that you guys can use, that'd be pretty fun. And you guys can use that for your own VTubing. So I want to encourage that as well. Tier 2, the $9.99, that's gonna be a stream related bonus where people can like play with me live on stream, and like their recommendations for games will be prioritized. They could also use animated emotes as well. But overall, these are just ideas I'm thinking about. They're not going to be the final ideas, but I definitely wanted to flesh out the subscriber benefits a lot more, because if people are paying to support my content, I want to give something back, because I don't think it's fair if it's like they pay something but I don't really provide much, you know? So I want to make those tiers a lot more enticing. Tier 3, the $24.99 one, that one's a really huge one, and I don't know who— like, honestly, I don't really encourage people to subscribe to me for $24.99 a month. That's so unnecessary, and like I'd rather have you like buy your own food with that. Like, that is food money, that's a meal. But that would provide content bonuses, so like your game recommendations are prioritized, sneak peeks on future content, and your feedback will be more directly connected to said future content. You can suggest emotes, and then you can suggest VTuber assets. So you can like prioritize which ones. Those are some ideas I have, and it just comes from the fact that I just want to provide more. Oh, Darcy's using this little scratcher. Oh, you want to go out, buddy? Okay, bud. Am I too loud? Darcy, come here. Oh. He does not want to come out now. He just, apparently wants to go back to his box. A little silly guy. And I also got Darcy a new cat toy. It's called the Cat Dancer. And it's basically like a felt rainbow string on a stick. And he's really into this toy. I was so surprised. And he hasn't gotten tired of it yet. Like, he usually gets tired of his toys after a while, but he really enjoys it. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Oh yes, so something new that is gonna start happening like literally next week. I'm gonna be streaming Fridays as well, so not only Mondays now. Main reason, I honestly only have time for like proper streams, and that's usually what I'm comfortable with, because when I try to make a video essay, I feel like I underestimate myself with what I want to make. I'm probably gonna make some shorter story time videos as a practice for video essays once I get my model done and use it for that. But from there, if I want to make more complicated video essays, that's probably gonna be later on when I redebut. So like a short video essay would be like a personal essay on like why I VTube, and just like exercising that. And maybe have that essay be encouraging people to be a VTuber as well. I did talk about that in a future interview. So, Fisakai recently interviewed me for VTubing and identity, and they made a whole like video series regarding it. And my video will be coming out later in July. So, if you guys do want to learn more about me, there is a video upcoming, and that's pretty cool. But I also want to just talk more about myself and really learn how to make like videos. So we'll see. Ah, Darcy, no! Let go! He got the string. He got the string. I noticed my cat likes rainbows for some reason. And people confuse my cat as a girl cat. So like, it's kind of funny, but we both get misgendered, me and my cat. People think I'm a woman, and people also think my cat is a woman. But no, I'm non-binary, and he's a dude, a literal dude. So it's funny. Both the owner and the cat get misgendered, of all the things ever. Like, he gets misgendered so often at the vet, and I have to correct him. His name is Darcy, and he's a boy. And they're like, oh, like Mr. Darcy. I'm like, yeah, like Mr. Darcy, because that's how you get it to their heads, when you connect it to a common concept. Otherwise, you're like, Darcy is a girl name. No, Darcy is a boy name. I had a hard time at first, but I learned. Yeah, like, of course it's gonna take a while. Like, whenever I meet someone that hasn't met a transgender person before, I take that into consideration. They don't intend to be bad, but they're still learning. And a lot of the times I tend to be the first trans friend that someone has, which is interesting. So for me, I try to practice my patience, because what matters more is to have more people be accepting of my identity, not to turn them away. And one of the best ways to encourage people to adopt new behaviors is not to be punishing, it's to be encouraging. I'd rather not give something than take away something, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to hurt people for making a mistake. I want people to learn from their mistake. I don't want to hurt them. So when I encounter people that have never really like understood trans people, I try to sit them down and just say, hey, I understand that you're learning and you're doing your best, and I want you to focus on the fact that you're doing your best, and just go from there. It doesn't need to be a really big commotion for me. And if they really like regret it, then that's on them. But if they don't regret it, that's a different story. That's when I say, hey, you don't deserve my time, and I'm not going to give you my time because you don't respect me as a person. So I just do my own thing at that point. And like when I think about that, it makes me think about what kind of community I want to have in the long run, and to really be cautious about what kind of space I'm growing to. Because one of the things that I've been thinking about, I talked about this last stream, that I want to make my content more 18 plus due to safety reasons, due to being LGBT. Oh, hi, Mona Lisa drinks Corona Extra. Hello, welcome on in. I'm Nethyr, the ex-final boss of No Pointer Live, the VTuber tech co-op. I go by they, them. Hi, Mighty Skandaran. Hello, welcome on in. How are you guys? It's nice to see you all again. I've just been chatting and hanging out. We got some cool ideas for my VTuber Redebut, so I'm gonna put that to action. But I was currently talking about, like, guess what I just got? Did you get a Corona Extra? It's kind of in their name, I think. I can read, right? I have my glasses on. Oh gosh. Also, if I sound a little off, my nose is out. I've been busy. Woke up at 4 a.m. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. I'm asking if you're okay because every time I, even better than Corona, start letter F. Letter F. I don't know my alcohols to start with letter F. I hope it's not inappropriate. If it's inappropriate, I'm gonna ignore you if it's inappropriate. But what's a drink that starts with F? I don't know my alcohol. So a little thing about me. I haven't experienced a lot of human things. I'm okay, just feeling lonely. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. To be honest, I relate to that a lot. So you're not alone there and feeling lonely. Like, that's honestly why I've been enjoying just chatting streams, because it makes me feel less lonely, and I like hanging out with people on stream. But alcohol drinks that start with F. What? Okay, I see a lot of keep guessing. Okay, I'm assuming it's like a beer, right? If it's because like you would get a cocktail at a bar, and why would you be watching a VTuber while at a bar? So it's not gonna be a cocktail and not drinking. Oh, has it been? Haven't seen you in months. It's been like a roller coaster. So I just recovered from COVID, and I still have some lingering symptoms, but I'm completely negative. Not drinking beer. Oh, you're not drinking beer. Fanta? Is it Fanta? Because that's the only like soda or like non-alcoholic drink I know of. Fanta is pretty good. I do like Fanta. I will give you a hint. Okay. Sounds good. But yeah, whenever I encounter people that are not used to people like me, I try my best to be extra patient with them. And the reason why is because I know that they come from a different life. What has a bunch of cars? A parking lot? Same name after the movie. Oh no, not a movie reference. I barely watch movies. That's even harder for me. See, that's why I say I don't have a lot of human experiences, because I haven't seen a lot of things that humans experienced. I'm quite sheltered, if that makes sense. So forgive me if I'm gonna have some trouble. Same name after the... What has all the bunch of cars? The lot? Lot. Give up? Your voice changed, or is it a new mic? It's probably the new mic. How is the new mic, by the way? So the new mic I got is a Audio-Technica 2040. It's a dynamic mic, my first one ever. I also have a Scarlett Solo, so my voice sounds a lot different. Yeah, I give up. I don't really know what that drink is. My bad. I hope it's a better sound. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was talking about being trans and befriending people. Sounds more womanly. Oh, I see. I see. Wait, what did my voice sound like before? And yeah, my voice is on the more feminine side, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to like appreciate my voice as it is, but I do want to like take voice acting lessons so that, or voice training lessons so that I can make my voice be a lot more flexible. Especially like if I can do voice acting on stream live and then I can voice characters in like different octaves and stuff, that would be so sick. That'd be amazing. Man, this cough sucks. Sucks balls and all that. It sounded like a woman, but a bit robotic. Oh! Okay, okay. Yeah, that's probably due to my quality. Voice training is a lot, but it's necessary for me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And I'm like, voice training is expensive too. I really want to try voice training. Oh, you were Fast and Furious Shifter Spy Racer. Oh, wow, that's a long name for a drink. What's it taste like? It sounds like a drink that has a little bit of a spice to it too. But I feel like when I learn voice training, it's gonna help me feel more comfortable in my skin. Because something I've been learning is that I've been learning to be more comfortable being feminine in my own way. And just go from there. Sorry, I was watching something, also planning for my first convention. Oh, your first one? Oh my goodness, that's so fun. Just stay safe, okay? Look on the chat. Oh, I'm looking at the chat. What has a bunch of cars? Same name after movie. As someone who just like goofing around with voices, who I could do some voice acting, but nah, I'm not that confident. I feel you there. Like, voice acting, the main thing I know about voice acting is just that it's not all about impressions, but it's literally just more focused on the acting portion of it. Something I do want to do is act more like a villain on stream. That's why I'm considering being more 18+. But at the same time, I like being a goofy villain. I think that suits me more, honestly. So, not a drink is a game. Is a game. Fast and Furious Shifter Spy Racer. My head is honestly empty, I think. I'm sorry. I'm trying. My brain is trying to think, but I literally do not know that. I don't know that many drinks. Not a drink, it's a game. Wait, let me scroll back. It says here. Oh, new message. Oh, okay. Guess what I just did to everyone. I don't know what you just did to everyone. Miss N. The flow of your voice is similar to someone I use. Really? Oh, who's it similar to, if you don't mind me asking? Cause like, I've been told I sound like another YouTuber, but I have never heard of them before. So it's really funny you say that. Look up on Google and type Fast Furious Game Switch. Okay. I'm gonna try that. Ooh. That does look like a fun game. Nice. It's a VTuber. Silver. Silver? Silver as in... What's the full name of this silver person? Silver VTuber. I have a question from Miss N. Yeah, what's your question? I don't know that many silver VTubers, to be honest. There's only like a few indie VTubers like I pay attention to, or corporate VTubers. Like I mainly pay attention to Hololive, and then a few indies like Amelie, Porcelain Make. Oh, Silvervale? Wait, really? I sound like Silvervale to you? Huh? I'm pretty certain we're pretty different people too, so that's interesting that you made that comparison. I've been told that I sound like Crony in one aspect, so it's interesting to make that a comparison. I'm a bit surprised, to be fair. Wait, what part of my voice sounds like Silvervale of all people? Sorry, I'm just taking a sip because this congestion is pretty bad, honestly. Oh, the flow. Okay. Miss N, did you hear Michael Jackson always sing Thriller? Quincy Jones changed to Star. I'm not familiar with that. I have listened to Thriller, but I don't listen to Michael Jackson that often. To be honest, the main music I mainly listen to is Vocaloid, K-pop. Oh, KT, hello! Welcome on in! Hi, Raiders! For those who just joined, I'm Nethyr, the ex-final boss on No Pointer Live. I'm part of No Pointer Live with KT. Welcome on in. I go by they, them pronouns, and right now it's just a just chatting stream and brainstorming different ideas. So far, the main thing is I know what kind of background I want to go for now, and we brainstormed sub badges, and I chatted a little bit about tiers. Listen to Michael Jackson 40th anniversary. Oh, I think I'm all good. Thank you though. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Actually, do you prefer to be called Mona Lisa? Well, I can't bully you off of working if you're getting stuff done. Thank you for the shout out, Salvi. I mean, KT, you don't usually bully me now that I think about it. Am I too nice to you all? I do know that I'm the main organization type, so it feels like it's hard for you guys to banter with me. But yeah, we're flipping back to DRG for now. Deep Rock Galactic, nice, nice. I might be able to do Deep Rock Galactic next Monday, if that's cool with you. Because I'm gonna be a lot more free, and I'm gonna be streaming on Friday starting next Friday, so I can like balance things out more. Now you're good as you are, Nethyr. Thank you, thank you. Well, no, I was saying that because I was like, we can raid Nethyr and bully them for not joining ups for DRG. Oh, oh, I see. Okay, okay, that makes sense. You like opera choir with dubstep? I have never heard of opera choir with dubstep. That sounds sick. The main music I've listened to. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard of Melee? Mealy made the music for Lobotomy Core, and her voice is so soothing. Guess what I just did to blank? Okay, love you. Thanks for streaming. See you in a bit. Okay, see ya. See ya. Thank you for the raid. I don't know what you did, Mona. I hope it was something nice. Oh, and I've been listening to Megan Thee Stallion. I discovered Otaku Hot Girl, and oh my gosh, her lyrics are amazing. It's so good, and also it was kind of disorienting to hear English anime voice actor at the beginning, and it was really funny. And honestly, like, man, I wish Megan Thee Stallion has a concert at Anime Expo because she would do so well there. Like, she is one of us, and it's so freaking cool to see celebrities just be so excited about anime. Yeah, Otaku Hot Girl is really good. Yeah, I'm trying to like be more out there with my music taste because another thing I'm learning is you hate opera choirs? Oh man. What the okay. Then what music do you like, Mona Lisa? To be honest, opera is pretty impressive, so I like listening to that. Little fun fact, Iron Mouse, she wanted to train to be an opera singer before she got sick. So, for me, I highly respect her because she wants to be an opera singer, and I just find that really impressive. I'm thinking. Music is fun if you mix them. I found that I love choir and boss fights and Latin with organ. Ooh, I really love a good organ. Like, organs, when I listen to them, it makes me feel sleepy and feel calm. But it's so sick in like boss music and stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of like, Latin music. For some reason, I've been listening to a lot of Brazilian funk, and it's really funny to listen to it, but it's also very good hype music, so I can't help but listen to it. I really like music that is just very energizing because at my default, I'm naturally calming in the first place, so... Oh, Metallica? Oh, Metallica is really good. And Baby Shark. Huh? Wait, do you listen to Baby Shark unironically? Okay, Baby Metal is cool. But Baby Shark, I'm like, I also listen to Spirit Box. I listen to a lot of Apricot's music. Aaron Carter? Who's Aaron Carter? I don't think I know who that is. Aaron Carter. I'm discovering new things today. Aaron Carter. Ooh, Spanish rock too? Sick. Huh. Aaron Carter. Oh yeah, I'm listening to a lot of Ethan Bortnick. Ethan Bortnick is a prodigy, a piano prodigy. Is really cool. I like his piano stuff. Street Fighters. Video game OSTs are like, they're my favorite. I love video game OSTs so much. I remember the first time I heard a powerful theme is from the old God of War games. Yeah, those are so cool. Man, I haven't played God of War. There's a lot of video games I haven't played despite being in the games industry, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of things I need to catch up on. But hopefully, I could just play more. Yeah. So yeah, I like Mealy. I like Blackpink, Red Velvet, The Guy Singer. Ooh, Mesmerize is pretty cool. I also like the music from RuPaul's Drag Race. That one's really fun. Like, I've been listening. You hate Ethan? Oh man. Well, you can't appeal to everybody. The beginning of the end is perfectly powerful. Ooh. Beginning of the end. Let's see. Ooh, there's a Bayonetta song called The Beginning of the End. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think of the other music I listen to, because honestly, like, I'm actually pretty embarrassed by, like, music and by my own music taste and such. Because I feel like it's often too nerdy. And, like, the main thing I like about music is, like, when it's very experimental, too. So, not a lot of music out there is, like, something I can openly share. You hate God of War? Oh, man. I'm sorry that you hate it, bud. And it's okay to hate things, but let's focus on other things instead. Yeah, and like, some gameplay just doesn't fit with everybody, so that makes sense. I'm trying to think. What other... So a lot of the music that... Oh, you have a question? What's up? Ooh. Okay, so a little bit about Vocaloid. So Vocaloid was like the main thing I listened to as a teenager, and my favorite one is Kamui Gakupo. And you could probably see the influence of Gakupo on my design, hence the purple hair. I just thought his design was really cool, and his design motif is white and blue, and my coat has white and blue, so that's a little connection right there. I have like a whole page. I literally have a whole canvas of like all the characters that inspired my design too. I will share it on Redebut, but low-key I'm kind of embarrassed by it. But also like it makes me happy because these are comfort. Yeah, Gakupo! I also recently got a Gakupo pin and stuff, and I put it on my little board because like I like to collect pins if I go on a little trip somewhere, and it helps me remember the little trip I have because I actually have pretty poor memory, so having an object and stuff helps me like look at I can like look at the object and be like, oh, I remember where I got this, and it helps me a lot with my memory. Oh yeah, even Polka was one of my favorites, and Pole People. Oh, Centrea made a cover of Pole People. Or was it even Polka? It's one of those two. But yeah, those are like the first two Vocaloid musics I've heard as well. Another one that I listened to a lot was Matryoshka, and Panda Hero. Oh, my friend told me they actually have Balrog Roblox Street Fighter theme song. Whoa, that's a funny combination. Roblox and Street Fighter. I'll take a listen to that sometime. What other music do I like? I listen to a lot of Giga P and Kira, and it's kind of amazing that they're still like popular, and they're also into the VTuber scene now. I really like Giga P's 3 a lot. Let me see. Yeah, it's a bit of a genre mess here. Let me see. Yeah, you remember listening to this Vocaloid song? Yeah. I remember, man, what was that? It was like a whole harem song that was associated with Gakupo a lot. And it's really funny to listen to that song because there's the other song with him and Luca. And Luca's just basically like being tsundere, and it's really funny. Yeah, there's some really good songs. You want me to listen to it right now? Let me see if I can look it up at least. Yeah, that song. It's a Guguru? Something like that? Yeah, Guguru is really good. Let's see. It was something like the Lord of... Oh man, Gakupo's... I have to look that up. I need to know the name. Gakupo's song... Pharaoh? Is it Pharaoh? No, it's not Parastica. Okay. I need to find. Oh man, if I could remember the names of 14K anime I watch, it could even be more. All right. Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Okay. So the song I was thinking of was "Madness of Duke Venomania." Yeah. So "Madness of Duke Venomania." That song made me laugh so much, and I realized how inappropriate it was now that I know what it's talking about now. It's just really funny compared to Goo oh man, I can't pronounce it well. I pronounced it correctly earlier, but I can't pronounce it now. Guguru? Yeah, Guguru. Guguru. Okay. Let's see. Kaito's okay, but I don't know. I think I have a weakness for long-haired men. Not gonna lie. I think I really like that. And also tan men too. I'm like, okay, that's good. Those are my tastes right there. Hi Nethyr, I was in the shower. Hi Amy, welcome on in. I've just been chatting about like VTuber stuff, prepping for that. I got some good ideas down, but now I'm just yapping about Vocaloid and like my childhood. So I'm looking back at all the Gakupo stuff that's out there. And there honestly wasn't too many songs, but I just really like Gakupo's design. It makes me happy. Whoa, for you, it shows my stream. That's embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to see myself. I get embarrassed. Ever just look at yourself in the mirror and just feel... Also, hi Nethyr, thank you for the SBS12. No problem, buddy. No problem. It's really funny how it's an inside joke now. You just like thank me for a gun. I'm like, okay. I'm glad it just makes you happy. So yeah, Duke of Venomania. I realize it's 10. Listen to Balrog Street Fighter music. Let me see if I could find it right now. The thing is though, yeah, Gakupo didn't have a ton of bangers, but his design went right. Like he was so underrated. I felt like he was so underutilized, and I wish more people would use him more. I won't listen to the Balrog Street Fighter, like, I won't play the audio. Like, I won't play the audio live on stream, but I will listen to it right now. Let me put my headset on real quick. And then I'm gonna switch it to the BGM, while I listen to it. Alright. Because I want to see what you're talking about with the Balrog Street Fighter. And I don't want to get copyright, so... Do you accept song requests? It's not copyright, and now I kind of want your opinion on it, please. I could do like 2 of them right now. I can do 2 more song requests because I'm curious. There was a cover of Lost Destination by 150p. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. With the Gakupo that I thought was better than the original with Len, but that's about it. Honestly, I like Gakupo more than Len, but Len was just more used, I guess. Okay, so the Balrog theme song is surprisingly punk. It reminds me of Daft Punk a lot. Yeah, you could do what going on stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Len was overexposed, and I'm like, man, too much. Like, even Kaito wasn't as popular, and it was really unfortunate. Yep, the absolute go-to male Vocaloid. And it's like, okay, oh, I gotta head to bed, but it was so fun drawing while you yapped. Glad you're feeling better too. Yeah, it was nice to see you here, Baba. Have a good rest. Good night. It's not copyright? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna, like, listen to it in the background. Just so that I won't get in trouble just in case. Because I don't know how Twitch will handle it or YouTube. So that's why, like, the music that you do hear on my stream, it's public. It's, well, not public domain, but it's, like, it's owned by me. Or It's somewhere. Okay, I'll be looking. Take it easy, Nethyr. Okay. Wait, you'll be Lonkin? What's Lonkin? It's quite a bop. I can hang out for an extra 25 minutes. Okay, you wait? Sounds good. Yeah, the song is 3 minutes long. Man, why does this theme song sound familiar to me in a way? It does have a Vocaloid-esque feel to it, but it's not a Vocaloid. Godot, right? I'm not so sure what you mean by that. Oh, okay. Sounds good. It's funny that you guys are recommending songs now because something I did early on in my streaming was actually accepting song requests and listening to them. So it's a bit of a throwback to be able to do that now. And honestly, like, it was a cool way to learn more about new things. So I kind of miss it, but at the same time, like, I kind of stopped because it was pressuring. This song, the Balrog theme, I can tell it was really good for its time because it sounds pretty modern. Like, I'm looking at the like when this video was posted for the Balrog theme. It was 14 years ago, but honestly, the song feels like it could be played today. Street Fighter and Roblox. I found the regular Balrog thing, but I couldn't find a Roblox crossover with it. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh, is it the Balrog M Bison theme? Yeah, people can be a bit feral when it comes to music or anime. Yeah. Okay, I'm not so sure which one you're referring to. Oh, it's kind of overwhelming for me. Yeah, the Roblox combination is overwhelming, but I like the regular Balrog song at least. The End Begins by God of War 2. Ooh, okay. I'll take a listen. Ooh. Ooh, okay, this was intense. All right. And this is from 2007? Oh my goodness. You have one song? Okay. Yeah, post it in the chat and then I'll take a listen. It's funny you mentioned God of War because I do have a friend that worked on God of War, so it's really funny. Oh, it has the lyrics for it here too. Oh, that's graphic. It literally just means I will kill them. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh! Okay, that's very dark. I'm literally like looking at the lyrics for The End Begins and I'm like, oh. This is very different from the modern God of War. Listen to Rap Kirby? Rap Kirby. Is there a specific song title? Oh, that is the title? It's called Rap Kirby? Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. You know, I gotta commend this song. It's very straightforward. It's like the song gives you power and the story of Kratos is very... Yeah, it's very intense. It's very fitting. Okay, so Rap Kirby. Rap Kirby. What is Rap Kirby? Oh, I see two of them. Kirby Rap and Kirby Rap Missa Sinfonia. Kirby Rap Dreamland. This one is 53 million, so I'm assuming that's this one? Also, there's some things that I can't listen to because I can get overwhelmed. No song. What? It's not a song, huh? Oh my, okay, this is in a different language. Just rap Kirby. Okay. I found Kirby. Okay, it's called Rap Kirby. So literally the first thing I clicked is by Missa Sinfonia. That song is so funny. Well, I'm not familiar with Spanish. No habla español. I only speak in English, so I'm just like, oh, I don't know how to respond to this, question mark. And I was kind of shocked to see Kirby with a gun that second. I'm like, huh? I'm not so sure how to respond. Talking about a nice team. Genshin Impact got... They have so many. It's insane. Man. There was one that I... Oh! There is one that I like from Honkai Impact. It's called Morality Lesson, and it's technically a fan song, but it's really good. And low-key, I've been thinking about singing that song because, like, it's really fun. It's called Morality Lesson by Will Stetson. Yeah, that's the one I look at, Missa Sinfonia. And, I don't think it's the kind of music I listen to. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. It's very interesting, though. Just, something that overwhelms me, unfortunately. It do be like that, though. What the? I had a bug on my finger. Weird bug. They actually have English lyrics? Ooh, they do? Where is the English? Oh, do you mean like in the subtitles? Well, I have to say the animation's pretty good. There is one song I wanted to sing. I did before. Let me check. Ooh, okay. Ooh, new Metallica. Okay. This Kirby rap is pretty cute. It's just a lot happening. Although I don't know what exactly they're saying. Ooh, the new Metallica. I definitely know that if I listen to Metallica on stream, that would copyright me. So, yeah. Oh, world tour videos. Wait, there's one from 13 hours ago. Ride the Lightning, Copenhagen, Denmark. It's called 72 Seasons of Metallica. Ooh. Full album? Oh, okay, that's their full album. I don't think I have enough time to listen to their full album, though. But I appreciate it. Honestly, like, if my model was fully rigged, you would see me head bopping. Because it's just that sick. Ooh, Sweet Dreams by Aviators. Oh, I know that song. I think I do. Let's see. Do I know this song? Oh, this is a FNAF song. I thought it was the Sweet Dreams Are Made of These song. I didn't think it was FNAF. Honestly, I have bad experiences with FNAF. I tried to play it on stream. I got paralyzed, basically, and I couldn't continue with the stream. Maple pepper bacon. You just got it? Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Oh my. Oh, the song is pretty good. Child above your age, something drives me to this place. Can see him in your face, never know the hell I've seen. You love aviators? Ooh. This is my first time hearing aviators, and they're good. Yeah, I'm not very good with jump scares, so I basically, I couldn't continue streaming because it just freaked me out so much. That kind of horror, I'm terrible at. But if you give me Ebe or, Omori, I'm happy with that. Because I prefer more quiet horror, and if it's a horror that jump scares me, I can't play it. So, that's just a personal thing, really. When I pee my pants? No. It's just, I literally, freeze up. So, yeah. If anything, I'm really just a scaredy cat. Who's, Hatsune Miku? I like Hatsune Miku. She's pretty cool. It's a good thing you didn't play FNAF 4. You might die. Yeah, that's why I don't play FNAF at all. And I'm I'm good. I'm good. But this aviator song is pretty good. Thanks for showing me this. I gotta subscribe to this person. Pretty cool. I thought it was the Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. And that song is pretty fun to sing too. But yeah, I was saying earlier today that one of my goals for VTubing is to make a music video cover and make my own original song. I think that'd be cool to do. Speaking of FNAF, oh no, don't tell me to play FNAF. I will not be playing FNAF. Nope, I'm good. Nope, nobody, nope, no. Also, let me switch to music now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We just switched to music. Just something nice and chill. What happened to my post? Oh, my post exploded on me. Oh my goodness. What the fudge? Literally 1.1k likes on this Twitter post I made. Miss N? Yeah, what's up? And a lot of people confuse me for a woman, huh? I don't identify as one, though. Guess what I just... Tea? I'm not so sure what you did. I'm not exactly the best guesser, as you see. Guess what I just got for relaxing? You already got a drink, so... Can you look up a character from FNAF? It's the character that's supposed to be the one who sang that Aviator song, Nightmare for FNAF 4. Sure. I'll take a look. As long as they're not moving, I'm fine. I can look at the design, and I'll be fine. Nightmare. What's the name of the character, by the way? Let's see. Nightmare from FNAF 4. Let me Google that real quick. Oh, just Nightmare? Oh, FNAF Relax? He's special? Oh. He's special? Nightmare. Oh my. He has a lot of teeth. And very edgy. A giant terrifying version of the Fredbear we've been seeing in the minigames, but completely black with a yellow hat and bow tie. Yeah, his design is very intense and terrifying. He is not a bear I would hug. I would be terrified. And it's really fascinating how FNAF wasn't meant to be a horror game, but because someone just said, oh, these animatronics look so horrifying, the person just... the creator took it as a challenge. I'm sorry for the coughing. But yeah, that's a freaky design. And then there's Nightmare Fredbear. Very different color path, and you can see all the details and the shredded stuff. Oh man, I really don't understand how people can play FNAF. It would freak me out. My goodness. Terrifying game. Similar to like, how could people play, man, what was that blue creature with lots of teeth? I can't handle that. Especially being chased like that, I would be screaming my head off. FNAF Relaxing. FNAF Relaxing. Okay. Oh! Relaxing FNAF music to sleep to? Oh, okay. I don't know if it would relax me though, so I'm not gonna play that. Excuse me. Oh man, I think I have to head to bed soon, but it was really nice to hang out with you all. I feel like I got a lot done. Cause like, there were just some ideas that I have, but I wasn't sure for decision making, and a lot of these things were like, pretending what would the audience like to see. What's scary about him is how silent he is. How close you find him near a door, and how fast this quirky imaginary monster moves. Oh dear. Yeah, that would freak me out. Like, being silently there and then just popping out. If that happens to me, I would immediately punch the person. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah! I'm glad I got to hang out with you all. My next stream will actually be next Monday at 8 p.m. PT on July 8th. Oh, you want me to listen to it? I feel a little afraid to listen to it, so not at this time, and plus I need to head to bed, but thank you for suggesting it. So let me go ahead and find someone that we could rate. If there's any recommendations, let me know. I do see my friend playing Final Fantasy, but I rated her. Oh! Wait, there's my friend Volshock. His jump scare isn't scary, he just closed the game. Okay, I think I know who to raid. We're gonna raid Volshock. Let me see if he's still gonna continue streaming. Oh, okay. He has been streaming for 3 hours and 22 minutes. That's quite a long stream. I don't know if he's gonna continue. Yeah, good night. Thank you for coming by. We're just gonna find someone to raid on Twitch. Na. there's Cuppy Cakey. Oh, that was an 18 plus. Probably not. Yeah, let's raid Volshock. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Tanguris. It's nice to hang out with you all. Alright, let's go ahead and raid, let's see. Nethyr and then Nethyzens are raiding. Hello. Okay, so this will be the raid message. Nethyr and the Nethyzens are raiding. Hello. We're gonna be raiding Volshock. Let's see, Volshock. Alright, let's start the raid. Thank you for coming by, everybody. And I'll be streaming next Monday. And also on Monday. And I should be playing Deep Rock Galactic with KT, but we shall see. And I'll see you all later, okay? And if you want to join my Discord, you can. Here is the Discord link real quick, so that we can all hang out sometime and chat. Here you go. And with that, good night, everybody.